Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. So if you are skinny right now and you are tired of people telling you to just eat more like that's some magic fix, this video is for you. I was also in the same place. I was 80 kg, skinny fat, or you can call me skinny, and I had a very slow metabolism, and it took me months of time to discover my physique and to get to this point. Seriously, I had no idea what was going on. I didn't know how to train, I had no idea of diet, and also I had zero knowledge of the fact that if I go into bulking straight without a plan, that would waste months of my life. So in this video, I am going to break down that how did I go from skinny to aesthetic in 1.5 years, not 1 year, because 1 year is genuinely not enough to build it and to keep that shape. I am dividing this video into three parts. Part 1 is the knowledge and the recovery basics, the foundation that nobody talks about. Second, the bulking phase, how you should train, how you should eat, and also the cardio part. And third, the cutting phase, how you should bring everything into focus. So, if you are serious to change your physique in the course of next 1 year or 2 years, this video is for you. Stay tuned till the end and I will make sure that you don't regret this decision of yours. Let's get started with the video. Before starting out with any workout routine or any bulking diet, I wanted to master the basics. Like, I wanted to have the knowledge of diet and of training because I wanted to build my dream physique as soon as possible in the healthiest form possible. Okay, now this is the part which everyone else skips, and that's why skinny guys mostly stay skinny all the time and they take years to grow. So, in this knowledge diary, our first point is training frequency. Now, you have heard that you need to train muscle twice a week, not once, not every day, twice. I was also doing the same thing because these gave my muscles enough stimulus and enough time to recover and grow before frying up my nervous system. And moreover, I could actually learn the movements and the techniques of the exercises before moving into heavy weights. Now, the next point of our knowledge diaries is training split. You can perform any training split which suits you the best. There are millions of training split on this planet. Like, you can mix up any two muscle groups and make it a split. Most popular splits are upper lower, push pull legs, bro split, and also training a muscle twice a week. So I used to train a muscle group twice a week at first, like back bicep, chest tricep, legs, shoulders, and abs in between, and then I used to repeat that, and one day was my rest day. But the next time I switched to push pull legs. During that, it didn't suit me the best because it seemed to me that I was training my shoulders very less, or my shoulders were not growing at that level. So after that, I switched to bro split, and since then, from the last 3 years, I have been training bro split only, and this thing has helped me a lot. Yeah, I sometimes train a muscle twice a week depending on the recovery, depending on how much stimulus and how much pump I am getting a session. Okay, that solely depends upon the recovery. You will learn these things soon. Third of our knowledge diary, that will be cardio structure. See, at this point, you won't be burning fat. That is not the point of cardio at this point. Okay, but you need cardio because you need to have a healthy heart as well, and while bulking you will be eating a lot of food, so to make sure that they get digested properly you need a good cardio structure. Many people skip this. Please don't do this, otherwise you will face some gut issues at first. And cardio during a bulking journey helps you a lot. It cures your breathing problems if you have any, and also helps your breathing during a bulking journey because you are going to increase a lot of weight very soon. And breathing during workouts makes a lot of difference in growing muscles. The fourth point of our knowledge diary is recovery and sleep. Now, this is a thing which most of the people, majorly a lot of guys, skip out on. You need 7 to 9 hours of sleep per night. If your training is looking like 10 out of 10 on the sheets, but your recovery is a 4, you are leaving some serious gains on the table. Okay, you need to focus on your recovery a lot, like you are focusing on your diet and your training routine. The fifth point of our knowledge diary is supplements. Now, supplements are no magic. Okay, they won't work like magic in your routines to help you to get your dream physique without you actually putting in the work. See, at the very beginning, I won't recommend you supplements because your diet, your training routine, and your sleep are not dialed in yet. Once they dial in, then only you can shift to supplements. At the very beginning, I was only using creatine, one of the most straightforward and budget friendly and the most easily accessible supplement which you will get there out in the market, and it is also very helpful. It will help you to increase your strength, your endurance, and will give you that extra push in the gym which you will need while building some serious amount of muscles. And another supplement which I used to use was protein powder, which was used solely to cover up the gaps of my protein intake in my diet. Any other supplement is a waste of money right now. If you are a beginner, don't focus that much on supplements. Later on, when you will have some good idea about your diet is dialed in, your training is dialed in, and you are focusing on some goal, that time you will need a lot of supplements. But right now, no. So this was the knowledge I gained in first 2 months about my body, that how I should eat, how I should train, what was actually working for me, like the training routine, the diet part. And after that, I designed a system that how I should train, how I should eat, how I will recover, and how I should structure my training routine. This system helped me to actually bulk up a lot, building a lot of muscles and gaining very less amount of fat. See, during bulking, you will gain some fat, but that will be easily losable in 3 months or maybe 4 months. So, know your body first, then structure your routine, structure your diet, and we are now ready for the next part. And also, don't forget, you need to recover as well. Now comes the next phase, which is bulking, which is nearly 12 to 14 months of my journey. This was the longest, and honestly, this was the most important and also one of the most difficult times of the journey. Many people quit during it. So listen carefully. Now, first thing is bulking diet. I wasn't eating anything which was kept in front of my face. I was tracking the calories, the macros like protein, carbohydrates, fats, and also I was keeping the calories in check on a daily basis. Now, I was 80 kg when I was very skinny. Yeah, my weight was very much when I was skinny, but obviously many people have different bone structure, different weight forms. So don't worry if you are 40 kg, 50 kg, 60 kg or 70 kg, that won't be a matter. You can structure your diet very easily while listening to me. Now, I was eating around 3000 calories, okay, with 200 grams of protein and 200 grams of carbohydrates and 50 to 70 grams of healthy fats. Now, you need to incorporate healthy fats in your diet, not just fats. I mean healthy fats like cheese, almonds, etc. etc. And protein, you can eat chicken, eggs, one of the best sources of protein and cost friendly as well, whey protein, fish, you can eat steak if you eat so, and there are many other protein sources. And if you are a vegetarian, you can check out my video where I have told that how vegetarian guys should eat in order to complete their protein intake. Now, while bulking, my diet focus was to not rapidly increase the weight. It was steady and slow increase so that we can grow the maximum amount of muscle while accumulating less amount of fat to deal with later. Now, the workout. I switched to bro split. I have told that earlier. But this time I was not learning the movements. I was progressively overloading in the gym. I was increasing the amount of reps I was doing with the same weight. Also, I was increasing the weight and eventually outperforming that as well. I was keeping track of each and everything on a weekly basis, like how much weight I have lifted this week, how much I should target, how many reps came out, how many I should target for progressive overload, and also tracked my weight on the weighing machine. That is the most important thing. If anything went out of target, like if my weight wasn't increasing, if I wasn't progressively overloading in the gym, I stopped and I took a look back into my training routine and into my diet, because you need to manage your eating and your training routine according to your needs of the body, not just blindly follow any process given to you. I was following a simple structure, training a muscle twice a week, which is enough for you. You can also go for training a muscle thrice a week if you are recovering that well, but don't overtrain. Now, the bulking phase cardio. Cardio you need to do during a bulking phase, I told you, in order to properly digest the food. I was doing cardio on a 4 day a week basis because this was just moderate to improve my cardiovascular health and to improve my healthy functioning of the body, and also keep my digestion in check without that much taxing on my recovery. Now, recovery, you need to sleep 7 to 9 hours, as I've told you before. If you don't do that, don't expect to grow muscle or gain any some progress in the gym. That is some vague dreams which you are having without even actually providing your body what to do. This is the boring phase of every gym journey. Your muscles are getting built right now. You won't see that much pump in the gym. You don't feel that much good while training because you will be sore on a daily basis. You will be gaining strength very slowly. You will feel weak around others who have been training from a long time, and you will look up to them and tell, when can I do so? When can I perform the movements like them? And when can I lift the weights like them? Don't worry, we will get to that point. They also went through the same journey one time. So now we are moving to our next part, the cutting part. Now comes the next part in our journey, the cutting phase. This is a very difficult phase and we need to surpass it in order to get that perfect summer body, or rather that proper athletic physique. Now, the cutting diet. You need to eat in a 500 to 600 calorie deficit. Don't go in a larger deficit, otherwise, you won't be able to preserve that much of muscle and you will lose fat and also little bit of muscle as well if you do it in the wrong way. Go in a 500 calorie deficit. That will be my recommendation because I did it as well. And remember to increase your protein intake or keep the amount of protein same as you were eating during a bulking journey. That will help you to retain and preserve your muscles while losing fat at the same time. Now, the workout. The workout will remain the same like your bulking journey. Nothing much will be changed, just that you will be lifting some lighter weights, not that much lighter weights like the beginning days, but obviously lighter than your bulking days, because during your bulking days you were eating a lot and you were training some good amount in the gym, so you would have increased a lot of strength. But right now, since you are eating in a deficit and also you are training a lot with less energy levels, you will have to lift some lighter weights, otherwise you might end up injuring yourself, and that is not the goal of this video. Now, the next part, recovery. You need to focus on your recovery well, because right now you are not just building muscle, you are also losing fat. Like, you are right now building more and also losing some at the same time, so your body is working a double time. And also the cardio part, you need to increase your cardio from 4 times or 3 times a week to 6 times or 7 times a week, depending on how much deficit you are in. I was doing 7 days a week cardio, and that helped me a lot because cardio usually put me in a 400 calorie deficit. I used to walk 2 hours a day, just some brisk walking. Don't do too much treadmill, too much skipping or some cardio bike, because that will result in you having less energy levels during your weightlifting sessions. During your workouts, always train with the weights first and then go to cardio. Don't do cardio first. You can do it for some warm-ups, but don't do it in a full phase mode. Cutting is generally harder because your energy is down, your motivation is down, pumps are very slight coming in the first beginning days, and you might lose your shit. So focus on yourself and focus on your mental side as well, because you will notice your muscles and your veins getting popped up from your physique, and that will help you to motivate yourself while looking in the mirror, because you are actually right now seeing a person who has worked hard in the last 1.5 or 2 years to achieve this phase. this is the point where your bulking journey actually pays off. Okay, so this was just a long term journey. This is a marathon, not a sprint. So run like one. So that's it from the entire video. Part 1, the knowledge and the basics of training, diet, recovery, cardio, and also learning the movements in the gym, and also knowing how your body works and how you should really structure your training and your diet. The next part is your bulking journey, where you need to put on a lot of weight while keeping in mind that you need to put on max to max muscle and very less fat to deal with during your cutting journey. And the cutting journey, where things get harder mentally, but after 3 months of that journey, your aesthetic physique will get unleashed and you will see a different face of yourself in the mirror. So, this is not some magic trick, this is not some weird trick which I have just told you right now. If you follow this plan of mine consistently, you will get to that point which you are dreaming right now. And remember one thing, guys, some guys may take longer to reach this goal. If I have reached this goal in 2 years, that doesn't mean you will also reach that point in 2 years. You can reach faster or you can reach slower. Okay, so if you reach faster, that is well and good for you, but if you reach slower, don't be heartbroken. Work on yourself, and moreover, that will take usually 3 to 4 years max to max. If you are taking more time, then you are absolutely bullshitting with the journey and you need to focus on yourself harder. Now, if you are looking for some training routines, if you are looking for dieting routines, I upload them on this channel and I will be uploading more on this channel on those topics. So make sure you subscribe to this channel for those kind of videos. And if this video has helped you a lot, make sure you drop a like and also comment to this video about what did you learn from this video and what improvement I should bring into my videos and on what topics you need videos the next time. I will surely get back to you through the comment section. So bye guys, take care, and I will see you in the next video.